Hi, it's going to be a reading for the sign of Capricorn for July 2025. So we will start with your astrology. We'll see what stars and the planets in the sky have to say, and then we will do a tarot card reading. So the astrology is a very active sky this month. We have 3 planets retrograde, and the astrology starts July 4th with Venus in Gemini. This is all about social events, being a social butterfly, flirting, meeting, communication, quick travel, quick trips, classes, groups, summer events. And then July 5th, we have Neptune retrograde. Reconsider your plans and schedules. Reimagine your dreams. It's a time of reflection. Neptune will be retrograde until October 13th. July 7th, we have Uranus in Gemini with that brings in the rebel spirit energy, bold ideas, taking chances, literature and scientific breakthroughs, tech innovations, communication, advancement, and Uranus will be in Gemini until October 7th. July 10th, we have the full moon in Capricorn, your sign. It is a buck moon. This brings in completion, career goals, advancements, celebrations, wins, financial gain, future planning, support, and family business. July 13th, Saturn is retrograde until November 27th. This slows down the energy, creates a pause. You must re-examine goals, commitments. Don't overwork or overcommit. It's all about structure, reorganization, clean, declutter your home or your office space. And then July 18th, Mercury goes retrograde until August 11th. This Mercury retrograde energy brings in travel delays, miscommunication, back up information on computers, double check contracts, agreements, avoid any new tech, new cars, or big purchases. Expect the X to return. Don't start anything new, but it is a good time to complete any unfinished projects. July 24th, we have the new moon in Leo. This is all about parties, celebrations, creativity, new expressions, new hairstyle, new fashion, going out of your comfort zone, confidence, courage, love, entertainment, shining on stage, and being in the spotlight. This month, really expect socializing, travel, fun, career, success, goals, communication, ideas, reevaluation, love, luck, and fun. Home improvements, organization, karma, relaxation, and a pause in life. Enjoy. Let things reveal themselves and invest in yourself and in your home. And for Capricorn, it is all about this energy with the astrology and the planetary alignments. It brings in the need for you to set boundaries. There could be great partnerships and collaborations and co-workers around you, and it's really all about teamwork. You could have some family drama, reviewing your living situation, possibly a move, making adjustments, could be around money matters and communication issues. With Mercury retrograde, review your budget. Look to home improvements and become optimistic about new income. Expect the X to return or a new relationship. And July 24th is really the best day for you to find new income, new career, and new investors. And now we will see what the tarot cards have to say for Capricorn, July 2025, and we will do basic tarot card spread, past, present, future, with clarifiers for the sign of Capricorn, July 2024. Looking good, Capricorn. Here in the past, you have the moon energy. Also pay attention to the cycles of the moon, the new moon, the full moon, and I believe it's the full moon that's in your sign this month, the sign of Capricorn. So you could have been dealing with a Cancer or Pisces here in the past, but really it's about things in the dark coming to light when the moon shines bright. Secrets could have been revealed. You could have used your intuition. It's about trusting yourself more than anyone else and continuing on the path that you're on. Here in the present, well, you have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. It is about having a good work ethic, being honest, loyal, steadfast. It's about commitment. It's about bringing a good offer. Kind of slow, but it comes along. In the future, you have the Ace of Wands. This is about inspiration, new beginnings, and enterprise. Having that spark, that idea, having a good beginning with something new, making something new, manifesting something. Now, you might have a decision to make with the Two of Swords, and so you're unsure of which way you want to go. Well, that's at the bottom of the deck. And we will see this moon energy in the past, as we're saying, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Things in the dark could have been brought to light when the moon shines bright, right? That could have happened to you here in the past, and it could have been something nostalgic, friendship, memories, family members, things from the past like that, that you had emotional ties to. Things could have been revealed to you about people and who their characters were, and, secrets and things like that. Could have walked away here with the Eight of Cups, cutting out things that no longer serve you, Capricorn, walking away and seeking your Ten of Cups. Absolutely. When that card comes out, the universe is telling you to do just that. So here's that slow, steady offer right now. You could be just, working and doing good and being stable and trying to get there, and you are going to get there. This could be someone working for you like that. This could be an offer, a knight in shiny armor who's going to bring you that offer, that investment, right, that you're looking for. And here comes the sun, Leo energy. So again, with that energy throughout the astrology, it's a good time for socialization, celebrations, going out, those good offers, those good friends, that good karma, good times coming through, being childlike, finding things that you love to do, being around children that you care about. Don't get into a mental mind fuck though here, Capricorn, with the Eight of Swords. This is about feeling stuck, being like, no, I can't, it can't be this good. It's this good, and it's your karma, so let it pay off for you, right? Like, karma doesn't always have to be bad. Karma can be good, and here comes your good karma because you have been loyal, you have been honest, you have been a hard worker, and here comes your joy, your happiness, your celebrations. Absolutely, because at the bottom of the deck, celebrations, Three of Cups. You could be going out, celebrating, having a good time, social energy. And then here comes a Page of Cups. Someone could be offering you something. Water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's also a younger energy. They could be younger than you, or they could just act immature or younger than you too. But it's also about them giving you an apology, them giving you an offer, them saying, let me, take you somewhere or do something. I'm sorry about the way I acted. Reunions, celebrations, again, with the Three of Cups. Could be apologizing if you found out about three people involved in a relationship, me, you, and someone else, right? And if you found out, they're apologizing for that. Either way, let's verify one more. But you're focused on your coin here, Capricorn. Like, again, with the astrology, there's so many things about promotions and growing and investments. And here it comes with the Eight of Pentacles. You're really more concerned about, I don't know if you're going to school or if you're starting a business or a trade or anything like that. You're trying to make advancement within your company. You're really more concerned about putting in the work into your career. if they're offering you apology and they're saying, no, let's work on it, I don't know if I really want to either, because, I'm really more focused on learning and growing and making my own stability. Capricorn energy comes through with the devil. You be dealing with a fellow Capricorn. It's also about you being in your element, knowing your worth, being in that Capricorn energy, but don't overwork. Don't get attached to toxic people or toxic habits or things like that either. Don't overwork yourself, right? There's big energy of that in the astrology. Do not overwork. And you might, this Three of Cups just keeps coming up. You might be asked to go out. You might be asked to attend events and things like that. I would say go if you feel up for it, but don't overcommit, right? Because there's a lot of that energy in the astrology too. But like, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know what kind of networking or relationship or partnership you could come across, because in the future here with that Ace of Wands, well, that's just what it is. It's new beginnings. It's new beginnings in enterprise. It's that spark. It's that renewal. It's that idea. It's good luck here, and it's about maybe even a new business idea. You could invent something. It's about a new relationship. You could be very attracted to someone. You guys just have that chemistry within each other here in the future with that Ace of Wands. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Let's verify the Ace of Wands in the future for Capricorn. And travel. You could be traveling coming up here, Capricorn, with the Six of Swords. It could be actual travel. You could actually be traveling and going somewhere. Now, if you are, remember the Mercury retrograde. So expect delays, double check your ticket, your plans, everything, right? If you're actually traveling. Now, it could also be astro travel. It could also be remote viewing, which I've been saying now is a really good time for that. Coming out in that Capricorn energy again with the Devil card. So there's new beginnings here. There's new investors. There's new ideas. There's new sparks. There's an enterprise. You could be traveling for work, right? You could be traveling to see somebody in that relationship. If you're starting something new, you could actually be traveling to spend time with somebody. And juggling. You might have to juggle your finances, that work-life balance, right? Like this could be a soulmate energy. You guys are always going around and around. Here's that Seven of Swords, and maybe someone's not always telling the truth here, right? Capricorn, don't deal with that kind of shit though. If you feel like someone's not telling you the truth, they're probably not. That's what that means. So you have this enterprise, you have this inspiration, you have this spark, you are juggling and making time and making it work so that you can travel, right? Because there's travel here. And what's the outcome for Capricorn? And they're spying on you. And people are wondering how you're doing it, Capricorn, because you are ending up with your 10 of Cups, which means everything will work out for the best. There is a wish fulfillment here for you. This could shock you. This could shock other people, because here comes the Tower, and anything that isn't right, isn't true, isn't honest, isn't sturdy, is not going to last. It will fall down here with the Tower. Things will be revealed. It will work out in your favor. Trust yourself more than anyone else. Expect some travel, some new beginnings, and they're watching you do it. Younger energy. You could be dealing with someone younger than you. You could be dealing with people around you or children that you care about that are younger than you. But it looks really positive for you, Capricorn. So please enjoy July 2025. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.